Morning, afternoon people. So I had a request from my stepdaughter Lucy to do macaroni cheese. But she wanted macaroni cheese with either bacon or chicken. So I'm going to do it with both. So macaroni cheese with bacon and chicken. Basically a nice one pot meal. Right, so the ingredients you're going to need for this recipe then is 250 grams macaroni pasta, 40 grams of butter, a couple of tablespoons of flour, 600 ml of milk, 250 grams of pure cheddar, roughly 50 grams of mozzarella. You don't have to use mozzarella, this is for the topping. You can use whatever cheese takes your fancy. And then obviously we're going to use chicken thighs, 3 or 4 chicken thighs and some bacon. This is just the offcuts of bacon that you can buy cheap from the shop. There's no need to use expensive bacon. I will put the ingredients up on the screen for you now and let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do then is cook our pasta off. So we're going to put 250 grams of macaroni, which is half a packet, into a pan of water, a bit of salt, and leave that there to boil. Next thing we're going to do then while the pasta is cooking is we're going to bone, skin and dice our chicken. Always use a separate chopping board for raw meat. This is my dedicated knife for raw meat, a Victorinox boning knife, as I was a butcher in another life. Get our chicken diced fairly small, 2 or 3 thighs, however much chicken you fancy putting in there. Obviously, always wash your hands after handling raw meat. Now I've used chicken thigh meat for this, you can use breast if you like. So what I'm going to do is got a little bit of sunflower oil in that pan there, in with chicken. Put the chicken in first, because chicken will take a bit longer to cook than the bacon. And then we're going to go ahead and dice our bacon. Again, fairly small. Now this is smoked bacon. So after you smoke, I think it adds a slight smoky flavour to the macaroni cheese using the smoked bacon. So put your bacon diced up, fairly small, fry that in there with chicken. And we're just going to cook those off together. Then once our chicken and bacon is cooked through thoroughly, all we're going to do is any liquid that's gone on the bottom there, we'll drain that away and we'll just put this to one side to cool. So the next thing we're going to move on to then is making our cheese sauce. Now it's the exact same method I use for making my cheese sauce for cauliflower cheese and also my cheese sauce, that's white sauce for lasagna. Exactly the same process. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our 250 grams of mature cheddar grated. Okay, our pasta's done, it's off to one side cooling. What we're going to do is take a pan, straight in there with our 40 grams of butter, 40 grams or so, it's not an exact science. And we're just going to melt that butter. Once we've got the butter melted, like that, into that I'm going to fire a couple of tablespoons of our plain flour. Again, not an exact science. Put a couple of spoons in there and see how it turns out. We're pretty much going to end up with a paste like that. Into that then we're going to fire our 600 ml of milk. Now I do put the milk in the microwave first, just so it's not cold milk, speeds the process up. So in there with our milk, try not to spill any hot. And I'm just going to simmer that milk, mixing that butter paste in with it. Got to keep constantly stirring it, so you don't want to burn it. If it looks like it's getting too hot, it is going to burn, you can just take it off the heat for a minute and put it back on. You want to bring that gently to a boil, and as we're doing that you'll see it start to thicken up. And as that milk comes to a boil, what we're going to do is we're going to fire in our 250 grams of grated cheddar. I know it seems like an awful lot of cheese, that amount of milk, but it's not. You'll see that in a sec. Get in there with our cheddar. All we'll do now is, again, constantly stir this until that cheddar all melts in to the white sauce that we made. I can smell that starting to burn a little bit at the bottom of the pan, so I'll take it off the heat. So you can see now that cheddar's melted into that sauce. We've got a nice thick cheese sauce. So I'm happy with that, so I'll take it off the heat now. Okay, so we've got all of those ingredients now, so what we're going to do is we're going to put that cheese sauce into a casserole dish, an oven proof dish, anything like that. Then we're going to add a macaroni. And then in with our bacon and our chicken that we cooked off. What we're going to do is give that a good mix. That smells beautiful already. On top of that, now I'm going to sprinkle our 50 grams of mozzarella. Like I say, don't use mozzarella, any cheese that you desire, and not necessarily 50 grams. If you like it really cheesy, stick a bit of extra cheese on there, like we've done here, because myself and the wife love cheese. What we're going to do with that now is we're going to fire that in the oven with no lid on. Just want to brown that top off for about 20 to 30 minutes. So there we have it, macaroni and cheese. Beautiful. Oh, I can smell that smoky bacon. Lovely. So if you enjoyed that video and found it useful, give us a big thumbs up, maybe think about subscribing. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.